You're watching the Mike Norvell TV show.
So the Tigers had to show some resiliency. They had to bounce back. And you made a point of that in practice during the week about, hey, if you don't do your job, there's somebody behind you. I think the message was very clear.
Well, you know, obviously, you know, we've got to go out there and we got to prove it on the field. You know, I thought we've had a really good week of preparation. Our kids were excited. They're excited about the opportunity to go show, you know, what they were capable of. And, you know, it was, once again, great to be back at home. Opening drive of the game, it was important we got off to a fast start. You know, we won the toss, we took the ball. You know, I thought, you know, when you sit there and you look at the work that our O-line did, you know, up front was impressive. We were able to spread the ball around the field. You know, great run after the catch by Tony Pollard. You know, Daryl Henderson obviously started off some big runs. Another you know, play action with another catch to Tony Pollard. But we were able to hit some run plays and really suck the defense up, you know, squeezing the box, and then Joey Magnifico with a big touchdown catch.
Hard to believe the kid from St. Benedict, that's his first touchdown this year. He's been great at blocking too. And then here comes a pretty talented team. This is a young man who is very good at receiving the ball out of the backfield, Xavier Scott. And look, they came to play too. Well,
you look at them in their first couple games, you know, they were able to have success in their first drive. You know, they ran a good script. Disappointed that we gave up some of those third down conversions. I mean, that's something we have to get continue to get corrected. I think they converted on their first 6 third downs, which a lot of long yardage situations, and we've got to get off the field. We get an opportunity to do that, but they scored. It was good to see Tony Pollard get a nice little spark there in the kickoff return game. Like I told you last week, I mean, I figured they would kick to us, and we made them pay when they did, which was nice to see. Here's one of my favorite plays of the game, 3rd and 20, and you know, Brady taking a great drop, wonderful protection, outstanding route by Coxey, and the big conversion. Patrick Taylor with the big run there up inside, and you know, was really good to see the tempo getting going. You know, we had a couple of negative plays that forced us into those long yardage situations, but our guys responded. Another big run. I thought Daryl and Patrick both ran with a great sense of urgency, and then you obviously great seeing number 11 back on the field.
Wow, yes.
Sam Kraft, after 2 years, you know, off the field without action, was able to get a big play, and then you know, obviously finishing it with the touchdown run there by Daryl. Great blocking by our offensive front.
And then this guy, Bryce Huff, he has been amazing. You're right, there were 6 of their first 6, then 2 of their next 11, so you made adjustments.
Well, I think you know, Coach Ball did a great job of you know, being able to make a couple adjustments. You know, Tito Wyndham, you know, after missing the game last week, a big spark play, you know, physical play there on the perimeter, and you know, we talked about the importance of special teams. Here's Pop Williams with a big return. I thought it was great. You look at everybody working, Kadarian Jones giving great effort, everybody trying to get in position to help spring Pop for cut those extra yards, which is so crucial. Really went from you know, where we could be backed up at the 10 to starting at the 40, and then Mr. Henderson took over from there. One play, 61 yards. Great blocking by our offensive line. He had to make the safety miss, and he definitely did his job on that one.
How about a highlight reel of cuts and broken tackles? That one is a Sports Center moment for sure. And then right back to work you go. And he didn't miss a pass in the first half.
Yeah, I thought Brady did an exceptional job. Not only what he did throwing the football, I think he ended up, he was 17 and 19, or only had 2 incompletions, one of those being a great throwaway, and you know, and then you know, obviously being able to establish things on the ground. And you know, Patrick did a great job with his one-on-one versus safety, but O-line, tight ends, exceptional job blocking. Really impressed with them.
And you really become a two-headed monster there. And there's the takeaway by Jacoby Francis, pressed into more work because of injuries like the Tito Wyndham, and he comes through in a big way.
Yeah, the big thing also got some pressure on the quarterback. You know, forced him to throw the ball up, wasn't able to set his feet. Yeah, that was big. And then Jacoby getting the big interception, and yeah, that's a pretty good hole to be able to run through for old Patrick Taylor. A great job by the O-line, tight ends. You know, everybody, you're doing their part, and that was something that was important. We needed. You know, both those backs were able to keep each other fresh, and you both had great games.
A bunch of times a year ago, you had both guys with 100 yards, and of course they're going to do it in a big way. 174 for Daryl, 3 touchdowns, and Patrick Taylor 161 and 3 touchdowns. But look at the rushing yards in this game. It's nice balance, but you wanted to run, and boy, you sure did.
Yeah, we had some explosive plays in the run game. Anytime you have 250 yards rushing in the first half, that was key. We got the turnover, which set up the short field. The big punt return set up a short field, and obviously we own the football on offense. So it was impressive to see those guys come out and start fast. It was something we knew was going to be important for us to do. They're just as a program, and I thought our guys answered well.
And there was no question, focus for sure, and that was a big part of what you wanted to have. Second half highlights, you'll see more. Oh, stick around. This is the Mike Norvell Show.